Hey YouTubers, Raven here.
Starfire.
And tonight we're reviewing the Outpost.
Yes.
Episode 1, Season 1.
Series premiere of the new summer series on the CW called The Outpost.
You see, guys, because it was Season 1, Episode 1, I knew how to do the intro. Because as we all know, I always let her do it.
So this episode was called One is the Loneliest Number.
One
is the loneliest number that you ever seen. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways. So I like the reason that we were initially interested in watching it was because it's kind of one of those types of shows. It's like fantasy and like sci-fi and like the mixture of like, you know, Merlin and things like that that it has in it.
And the magical element.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we were promised magic.
Yes.
So.
And that night that we saw, like, we're wondering if he's the one, like, that was the kid.
Yeah, like, in the beginning of the episode, you saw Talon with her brother. By the way, I freaking love that they named her Talon.
Yeah.
Like, a bird's claw Talon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many different things you can just grasp from that name, what they hope for her.
Well, because she's definitely, like, she's badass.
She is.
And she's fighting for her family because she's
lost a scrapper, like on the scavengers.
That's she's the only one left of her race.
Well, at least the race that lived in that area.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, beyond this outpost, there could be more.
Right. But I mean, within that area, she's the only one left.
Because that group of people were her family.
Yeah.
That was her home. That was like her little village.
Mm.
But I mean, there's different villages of humans all throughout.
Right.
So there should be more than 50 people of her race. Like, I'm assuming that there's more than 50 black bloods around.
Hopefully.
Like, I mean, I know there was more than 50 in the village, don't get me wrong. But y'all know what I mean. But yeah, what she was talking about, the soldier, how it opened up with her and with Talon and her brother, looking at this antler-like creature that...
It was a cross between, like, a very tall deer and a giraffe.
Yeah, because the neck
Except it didn't have spots on it, like a giraffe, but it was tall.
I mean, it did kind of have spots. It was kind of leopardy.
Really? I thought it was, like, plain, like, solid in color.
I mean, it was very light. Like,
I didn't notice.
Where, like, the color changed because, like, you know how, like...
Yeah.
Like, even people, you know, were darker on one side and lighter on the other.
Yeah.
Well, the animal was like that on its neck, too.
Okay.
Like, on its belly and up.
Okay.
And, like, it was only, like, on, like, the front part of the neck.
Yeah.
But, like, I could have sworn I saw some, like, lightly drawn in, like, semicircle, you know, like, just, like, almost, like, hoof print type things on it. I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
It was definitely a creature that you don't normally see.
Well, yes, because it's a mystical creature.
Yes.
But the boy that we were talking about that the soldier probably could be is the boy that or at least he could be one of the boys. Not necessarily the one she beat the snot out of, but one of the...
Literally beat the snot out of.
Yeah. Like, it was 3 boys, right? The shooter and the 2 others?
Yeah, there were 2 others, yeah.
And those were both brunette. The boy, the shooter was, like, pure white.
He was, like, he was blondish.
I think he was, like, albino white hair. Like, I mean, that's how white his hair was. Like, almost like the guy that ordered the attack on the village.
Yeah.
But actually, just like the guy who ordered the attack on the village.
But the knight had darker hair.
Yeah, so he was probably one of the 2 boys, which is what I'm thinking. May or may not be true, but...
Because I think that he knows her.
Yeah.
Like, he is familiar with her and who she is. And they wouldn't have that, like, banter back and forth and that chemistry with each other if, like, there wasn't some type of connection in the past.
Yeah, like, even though they don't recognize each other, on some level they do.
Yeah.
And I think that's awesome. I really want to know why the blonde chick was running from the soldier in red. or whatever the hell his group is called.
I
forgot,
know.
but it was like
there were parts that we
with
missed.
the like his badge of, well, not badge, but
it's almost like a crop.
The group's insignia.
Yeah, it's almost like Robin Hood in a way, because there's arrows and there's like the group of people and there's like all
swords
these yeah. It's like a mix of all those mystical, like magical, fantasy type stories that we love.
Almost reminded me a little of The Seeker.
Legend of the Seeker?
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
You too. The woman on there reminds me a lot of the woman who plays Morgana. Like, I mean, just the way she looks, her physical appearance
Katie McGrath
looks like Katie. So I'm just like, damn. For a while there, I got the 2
I think it's on Hulu.
I think it is. Me and my brother watched it on side reel back when that was a thing.
They still have side reel,
I know,
like none of the episodes
it's
are
not
available to watch free anymore.
No. It's not the way it used to be.
It's
just
not.
like Huluism.
What do you mean Hulu's not?
Oh, I remember back in high school where I would watch episodes of Bones in class on Hulu.com because because it was free. You didn't have to pay to watch shows on Hulu.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't watch it that far back.
Yes, I was watching it like during my computer class in high school.
Dang.
I was listening to the episode of Bones while I was doing my homework.
They have it!
Legend of the Seeker, yes. But like one of the I think it was her.
There's only 2 seasons.
Yeah, it didn't last long. She kind of reminds me, like her personality reminded me a little bit of Katie. But yeah, so I'm kind of wondering if the blonde chick is going to be like almost like an unwitting foil for Talon.
Yeah.
By that I mean like she did try to follow her to kill the person. Like she just wanted to get home, but that's not
the point.
Right. Talon said, "Stay put, lock the door, and I'm gonna go take care of this. Like, it's gonna be fine."
Yeah.
She's like, "Nope, I'm gonna fall out the window so the guy knows that we're coming after him." Like, just take me home. And the fact that she said that her father was the leader of that entire outpost, I was like, then why is the Crimson guy after you? Like, tell me how this makes any sense. Like, I mean, really, how does it make sense?
Yeah.
Like, you're the daughter of the most important man at that outpost. You would think that the guy that is visiting the outpost wouldn't want to piss that guy off.
Right.
Like, why is he after you? So I really want to, like, knocked over your movie stack.
I'll fix it.
So, you know, like, that was, you know, something that kind of piqued my interest kind of a lot.
Yeah.
She was both women on tonight's episode, Talon and the blonde chick, were fairly attractive.
They were. The one who plays Talon, her name is Jessica Green.
Her eyes were amazing.
Yeah, she has really pretty eyes. And she has very pale skin, so she looks like somebody that would portray a character like that.
Right. And I love how they did like her locks kind of like how she had like that braided dreaded look to parts of it.
Yeah.
And it just shows, you know, how much it shows the difference in class.
Yeah.
Like how she's like obviously of the poorer class and so she can't have all the necessities that the blonde chick obviously has because her hair is nice and brushed and clean, and hers is not.
Yeah.
And so it really draws that stark contrast between the upper and lower class in this society. And it also draws a contrast back to her original position. Because as a child, her hair appeared to be clean.
Right.
It appeared to be well taken care of. So one can assume that either everyone in the village was like that, or that she was a very high standing. Because the old man ran to her mom when the village was under attack and said, "You must summon them."
Yeah.
Oh, it's 11:11. But like, if he ran to her and told her to summon them, then I'm assuming she was the only one that had the ability to.
Yeah.
So maybe her mom was like the medicine woman. I mean, like, not like Dr. Quinn. Okay, not like Quinn.
I mean, it would be cool if it was.
Right. But I mean more like Native American-esque medicine.
Right.
And...
which is what she used.
Well, she was using spells, which, yes, like,
No,
she didn't
use
like,
spells, but, like, she used a lot of Native American techniques.
Oh, you're Dr. Quinn.
Yeah. Like, like, a lot of the herbs and the things she used were from Cloud Dancing, who was the Indian that he was a medicine man for the Indian people.
Yeah, that she gets with.
The Native American people.
Yeah.
So,
but...
yeah.
I'm saying that, like, her mom... like, Talon's mom could be, like,
like a healer.
No. Because, like, we saw her magic in that tomb.
Yeah.
Like, she freaking brought forth a damn demon from another dimension.
She did, but it protects them.
Well, it stretched his arm out, not necessarily meaning to catch the arrow. I mean...
yeah.
Like, you don't know if that's what its intention was.
Right.
Because it didn't... it got hurt and it ran away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if that sucker was going to protect her, it would have stuck around.
Yeah, true. But I liked the fact that the man didn't actually aim it at her.
Right. Like, I mean, he did the first time.
Yeah, but the second time.
Yeah, I think something about his... what he saw.
Uh-huh.
Like... I think he knows something about that. And...
like, who do you think it was that saved her at the end? Was it that guy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you noticed, all the archers that attacked that night were dressed in a black cloak and everything like that. The man sitting across from her at the bar was dressed in the same manner and was just old. And I was like, oh, well, obviously, years have passed because this girl is no longer a child, you know. And she's grown up. She's probably 20-something by now, you know.
Yeah.
But, I mean... 13 years from that point, she might be 20, you know, because we don't really know how old she was. Maybe she was 7. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't, like, her age is still kind of up in the air.
Yeah, because, I mean, if it was 13 years ago and she was a kid, like, we don't know how old of a kid she was.
If she was 10, then
she might have been, like, 10 or 11.
Yeah. Then she'd be... like
23 or 24.
But if she was a little younger, then then she could be anywhere between 18 and 20.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was wearing the same cloak when he was sitting in the bar, and I was like, okay, that dude was there that night, and he's probably
she is the lone survivor of the race.
Of the entire race.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it says she's the lone survivor of a race called the Black Bloods, and she sets off to the edge of civilization to track her family's killers. On her journey, she discovers her supernatural powers, which she must learn to harness to achieve her goals.
Okay. I mean, I can't argue with that, but the fact that there was just one village of them is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I think that if you're going to say there's just one village of people, you need to explain what happened to the rest of them.
So, yeah, I'm interested to know, like, the hooded man who saved her. Like,
that was Wolf.
Wolf, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe he has some connection with her.
He might, I mean, maybe he knew the family.
Maybe. Because he wants to protect her.
Right. I was kind of thinking before, like for the... I'm jumping back to the blonde chick. When I initially saw her, I was like, oh, is one of those children that she saw when she was a kid of that house that she was going to stay at.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's one of those girls, because they were both blonde.
Mm-hmm.
And so I assumed that this random blonde chick, but, you know, like, I mean, maybe, but the leader of the Outpost certainly didn't look like the man.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, she could have been lying, because you don't know, because we don't know her. But, yeah, like, she could be one of those.
Yeah,
One of those girls.
I guess we'll find out as it goes on.
Yes.
If they're going to be friends, if they're going to be enemies, like.
Yeah.
And also, like, I like the fact that it seems, even in the first episode, that even though, like, her and the knight have, like, you know, the banter and, like, a chemistry, he's not her knight in shining armor who's coming in to rescue her. Like, he likes her, and he's, like, you know, intrigued by her. Mm-hmm. But I think he likes the pursuit, and he likes the challenge, because she's not letting him win so easily.
Right. She's like, no, I knew that.
And
he's like, right, okay.
So, like, you know, it's going to be, for him, he's going to be like, okay, it's going to take more than this to win her over, type thing. So, I like that kind of, you know, banter between them, because it's very natural. Like, there wasn't anything forced about it. It was very, like, genuine and natural, and they were having fun, and it made us enjoy it.
Yes.
And, you know, so, like, I'm just excited to see where that's going to go.
Yeah.
So.
I'm rather intrigued to see where their storyline as friends will go.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he's coupled with the blonde chick at the moment.
Yeah.
His name was Garrett, but I can't remember his last name. But, yeah. He doesn't look like a Garrett to me.
Yeah.
Like, I guess that's because I wanted his name to be like Byron. I wanted it to be something
You
different.
wanted to be like a regal royal name.
I did. Because, like,
I mean, Byron would definitely fit for, like, the knight stuff, because I when I picture that name, other than, like, in Dr. Quinn, I think of it being something that's, like, a lord, like, medieval, or, like,
Lord
feudal
Byron.
times, or something like that, where they're wearing a knight outfit, and
where they have family crests and honor and all that.
yeah, his name is Garrett.
Yeah. But they did say a last name.
And the blonde girl's name is Gwen.
Gwen.
Or Gwynn.
Yeah, Gwen.
Gwen.
Okay. So, Gwen. Or should I say, Guinevere?
I mean, really, that would be cool if it was Guinevere, right?
Oh, that's BS. Because she's dating Garrett. There's no Garrett of the Round Table.
No.
Lord Garrett of the Round Table.
Ooh, she's Australian. Blessed with beauty and striking blue eyes.
Oh, well, those eyes are strikingly blue.
And she's 5'9".
She did not appear.
She was born in 1993. So
Talon is younger than me.
She's 24. Or no, she's 25.
Talon is younger than us.
Yeah, she's 25.
But yeah,
so that's probably about the age she's supposed to be on the show. I would think maybe a little younger.
Yeah.
A few years younger, probably.
Maybe like if she's like 22, 21. Something.
I want to say she's around 22, 23. Because I'm thinking in like when she was young, she was probably around 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Because that's about the age she looked.
Right.
So that's what I think.
I think she was a very brave young girl. Cut off her tips.
Yeah.
Which I can't imagine having to do. Like, the one thing that like marks you as who you are. the types of tips she had, the forked elf like tips.
Yeah.
With the black tinge on them.
Mhm.
I thought that was very cool. That they added that little trademark to her race.
Yeah. Oh, with the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it very horribly sad that she had to cut them off.
Me too.
Like, I can't imagine being that young and being like, the reason why I'm not safe is because people can tell what I am. And people can tell what I am because of my ears. I have to cut off the tips.
Yeah.
Like, I can't imagine. I mean...
But I mean, I guess you do what you have to do for survival.
Yeah.
Like, if you were in a situation where, you know, like she's in, you might do the same thing.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because it's easier to just, like, cut them off than to have to keep disguising it all the time.
Yeah.
Because, like, what if you forget to bring the disguise with you and then people see it? You know, then you're in trouble. Because people know that you're that race.
Yeah.
So, you know, people would change their identities. People would do things like that in order to disguise their race or their religion.
But, like, as a child to understand that.
Yeah.
And to do that to herself.
Right.
I admire what it...
Oh, yeah. I admire that, too.
She's got gumption. Like,
yeah, she does.
I'm wondering how she survives, because she got stabbed twice in the lower torso.
Right? But I think because she has powers that she doesn't know about yet.
Yeah, but her mom had powers, and she got an arrow in the back that didn't even go very deep.
Yeah, but I think it's different with Talon because she's chosen for a higher purpose. Like, you know, because she's the only survivor of her race.
Right.
And she's out to seek vengeance on the killers of her family. Or revenge or whatever.
Right.
And so obviously she's not going to die. But, you know, she's going to be badly injured.
Yeah.
But I think the man will probably do what he can to try to help her.
Right. I want to find out what issue Wolf has that he keeps trying to save her. Maybe he knows what he saw.
Maybe.
I'm very curious as to what we saw.
Oh, at the end?
No, the thing that saved her as a child.
Oh, yeah.
I do find the name of the guy that put out the hit on the race, on the Black Bloods. I find his name a little disheartening.
Yeah.
Like, you could have come up with something other than Dread.
Which one's supposed to be Wolf? Oh, Dread. Everett Dread.
That's the son, because there's no way that he's the old man. Wolf had a gray beard, and it was very close shaven.
This one?
Well, not extremely close shaven, but no. But I mean, the current version of Wolf.
Oh, this dude?
No, that's the dude she killed.
Oh,
tonight.
Oh yeah.
We haven't seen his face, so.
True.
But yeah, I want to know. First of all, I would love to know what he looks like.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just want to know more. Like, I'm really enjoying this.
Apparently, this guy who plays Garrett likes to be in fantasy type stuff.
What has he been in?
Mythica: A Quest for Heroes. And Mythica: The Dark Spore.
He's in Extinct.
He played Dragon. Or Dagon. Not Dragon. Dagon.
So, is there anything else that you wanted to...
I don't think so. I mean, it's got a lot of potential. It's different than a lot of things that are on TV. I mean, I know that people say that, like, a lot of fantasy type series are always the same and very predictable, and the stories are similar and things like that. But
they should watch Shannara Chronicles if they think that, because that
for me, I'm not a big fantasy TV show watcher.
Right.
So, for me, when I see something like this, it's not similar. Because I don't watch a lot of those types of shows.
And it's not predictable for you because you don't know the tropes of that genre.
Right. And, I mean, I liked Merlin.
Yeah. You would like Shannara Chronicles.
Yeah, and I want to watch Legend of the Seeker. It's only 2 seasons, so it's not that long. But yeah, like, I'm interested to see what's going to happen. I'm enjoying it. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. It's probably going to be like maybe 10 episodes. I'm thinking maybe less because it's a summer premiere.
Right.
So it's probably going to end in like August or mid-September, like before all the fall shows start.
Well, yeah.
So yeah. We will continue to review all of them.
Yes.
And yeah, so Tuesday nights, you'll see us again.
Yes. You do have more to look forward from us.
Yes, you do.
English not coming out well.
Yeah, I know, right? We can't seem to talk tonight. Yeah, we are planning on doing a review for the first 2 seasons of Wynonna Earp before season 3 premieres.
It'll be a season 1, season 2 review combined.
I'm not sure of when it's going to be.
Yeah,
I still have like 7 more episodes of season 2 to watch, but
and we have to combine our schedule with Quinn because she's going to be joining us.
Since this is my last week of tutoring, like Thursday's my last day, I'll have more time. So if I can get those 7 episodes watched within the next like 3 to 4 days, hopefully we can try to do the review like this weekend or something. If not, then we can try to do, like Sunday or Monday, but like we'll try to get it done within like this week or the coming week.
Yeah.
Because next week is the premiere. Next Friday is the premiere. So, of season 3. So we have to get it done within that time period.
Yeah, and when is Comic-Con again?
Let me check. It's usually like, it's probably going to be like the 26th through like the 29th, I want to say.
The final
It's
week.
either going to be that week or it's going to be the 19th through the 22nd. I'm thinking it's going to be the 19th through the 22nd.
Probably, because I don't think it would be the final weekend.
Yeah. It's usually like the 3rd week of July.
So we'll be doing, I would hope that the Outpost is going to have a panel this
I
week.
wonder if it will.
Like, I mean, I would like it to, you know, like, because they'd be, like, advertising, oh, yeah, we're the new show on CW.
Yeah.
I would enjoy
the
that.
19th through the 22nd.
Okay.
So it's going to be next week, Comic-Con. So we're going to have a lot going on.
Yeah. So all the shows that we watch, we will be doing a Comic-Con panel review.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, it will at least be superhero ones.
Yes.
So definitely Supergirl, The Flash, Supernatural, and Legends, for sure. Whether we do others, you know, we'll figure that out. Yeah. But those 4 for sure, we will do highlights of Comic-Con panels for those.
Yes.
So, and usually, like, people post highlights from the panels on Tumblr, so I usually just take off that and, like, look at the highlights for that and just kind of go off of that for the reviews.
I watched the entire panel.
I watch the panels, too, but sometimes it's hard to hear what they're saying and things like that. So, it's easier for me sometimes to, like, get highlights that people post because then you kind of know the main things to talk about. So, I mean, it's good to watch the panel too because you see their expressions and you see like the inflection they use when they're mentioning that there might be a hint at something and things like that.
And then you're like, wait a minute, like,
right. I mean, I'll probably watch like the panels if they're not too long, and then like just kind of look at the highlights. Because when I did the Supernatural one last time, I just took it off the highlights, off Tumblr. But yeah, we'll definitely do those 4.
Yeah.
If we do any others, we'll let you know. But you have those 4 to look forward to.
If there are any that you specifically want us to do.
I don't know if Winona Cast is going to be at Comic-Con.
They probably will.
I don't know. And I don't know about the Outpost either. It might be, but I don't know for certain. But probably the other CW shows that haven't premiered yet and for like the fall. So they'll probably have a Charmed panel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want us to do one for that because we are planning on watching the new Charmed in the fall.
True. And I know Nick probably wants us to do a Black Lightning one.
Oh yeah, for sure we do. And I almost forgot about Black Lightning. Yeah, we will definitely do Black Lightning too.
Not saying we'll actually like do the episode reviews because we haven't fully discussed that yet. Yeah. But I mean, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna move to Thursdays with Supernatural. So because I think they're premiering something after the Flash on Tuesdays in the fall.
Yeah.
So they're gonna move Black Lightning to Thursday.
Right.
So that might work out.
Maybe.
Better.
But it just depends on what we have going on, what our lives are like at that point, whether or not we can add it to our schedule.
But we will definitely do a highlight. We will definitely do a video for the Comic-Con for Black Lightning because we did really like season 1.
Yes.
And we do want to know like some predictions for what's going to happen in season 2. So yeah, we'll watch the panel and do look at the highlights for that and do one for that as well.
I saw this this since we're still like CW and everything.
Yeah.
I mean this did premiere on the CW. But I saw this kind of like little talk that the superhero universe leader guy, like he's not the true leader.
DCTV.
Yeah.
Greg Berlanti.
It was one of the guys under him.
Oh, okay.
But he sat down with the guy that plays Mr. Terrific from Arrow, with Sarah Lance.
Oh, Katie Lotz.
Yes, and her girlfriend, and Wally West.
Yay, Keenan.
And Thunder.
Nice.
They were all up there, and they were talking about. I kind of wonder why Alex wasn't involved.
Yeah, right.
Because they were all talking about what it's like to portray or be an LGBTQ plus character.
Maybe she wasn't able to come.
Probably. Whether they're a character or that in person, because the person who plays Wally is gay, but he plays a straight character. Whereas all the other people are straight.
I didn't know that he was gay in real life.
Yeah. He came out last year.
The guy who plays Ray is gay too. The actor.
So like, and Mr. Terrific's dad is gay.
Okay.
So he had how their characters how that came out for their characters, how they took it as a response. And it was a really great panel to watch. It was just them sitting out on a stage, and it was fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
Like, if you guys can find that, I found it on YouTube. You guys should totally watch it.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you guys want us to do one for the Charmed panel, we can.
Yeah,
but
just let us know.
We're not planning on it.
No.
We
will do a what we hope for.
Yeah,
like a top 5 thing.
Like predictions.
Yeah, predictions for that.
And we are, we won't do it the same night, of course, but, we are going to watch the original along with the new one to, compare them.
Yeah.
While, the new one's airing each week.
Like, because we get the summary, you know, like a couple weeks in advance or that week of, so we can watch the episode that lines up with it best.
Right.
And then whether or not that's
it's gonna be weird to watch
episode.
the early ones though, because you don't like Prue.
I don't. But I mean, like the first episode, obviously we're gonna watch the first episode of the original.
Of course.
But like the second episode may or may not be similar to the second episode of the original series.
But we will definitely watch the first one of the original when the first one of the new one is on. Mm-hmm. Like, not the same night, but we'll watch it.
Yeah.
Like, we'll watch it beforehand.
Yes. So we'll talk about it and, like, how things match up.
Yeah, because it's going to come on after Supergirl on Sundays. Mm-hmm. So Supergirl's on at 8 on Sunday and then Charmed.
Supergirl's on Sundays now?
They're moving it to Sundays. Like, CW is going to have a new night where they have Sundays for shows now. So they're going to move Supergirl to Sunday.
Oh.
And so Legends is going to take Supergirl's old spot.
Oh.
So Legends is going to be on at 8 on Mondays.
Nice.
And then Supergirl's going to be on 8 on Sunday.
I do wish they were kind of keeping it that 9 o'clock mark because they can do more.
With Legends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With, like, the rating. Like, they can do more past 9.
Well, most of them are on at 8, though, because The Flash is on at 8.
Yeah, but
Legends
Black Lightning and Legends were never on at 8.
Black Lightning was on at 9.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be on at 8 now, right?
I don't know, unless
because
Supernatural's
it's
8.
Supernatural. Well, I don't know. But whatever the thing is.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that they're moving Legends to 8 o'clock. That's going to be... like, they're going to have to do more PG stuff.
Yeah, because, I mean, Supernatural's always been, like... I mean, Supernatural, for the most part, has been 8, but they have moved it to 9 for certain seasons.
Yeah.
Let me look at the schedule, because it's right here. So, Sunday, it's going to be Supergirl at 8 to 9, Charmed is 9 to 10, and then Monday, it's going to be Legends of Tomorrow at 8, and then Arrow at 9.
Arrow's moving to Monday?
Yeah, so Arrow's going to be on after... Oh, so Black Lightning is staying on Tuesday. Never mind.
Okay.
So the Flash and Black Lightning are still going to be Tuesday. And then Riverdale's still Wednesday. And then the new show All Americans on at 9 after that. And then Thursday, Supernatural's on at 8. And then Legacies, which I think is another new show.
So is All American.
So, yeah. I thought they said originally that Black Lightning was moving to Thursday, but I guess I was wrong.
It happened.
Which sucks because my Tuesday night's probably still going to be busy again in the fall. But the good thing is the Chicago shows are all moving to Wednesday.
Oh.
So, and I don't watch that much on Wednesdays, so I don't have to worry about anything else interfering with that.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have all 3 of them on the same night.
Nice.
Instead of it being Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Right.
So that works out better.
You know they're moving, like, this has nothing to do with this, just like your Chicago stuff. They're moving SVU to a different night.
Oh, I know, I saw that.
I can't believe it.
Because SVU would always come on before Chicago PD on Wednesday.
Yeah, but they're moving it to,
they're moving it to Thursday.
Thursday?
At like 10, I think, or 9.
Oh, I don't know.
Thursday's at 9, I think.
That just hit me. I don't know why.
Well, I don't watch SVU.
I do.
So, it's been on for like ever.
It has.
Since like 1990, whatever.
And I've seen almost every episode.
Good for you. I've seen a couple when they did crossovers with like Chicago PD and stuff.
Right.
But I haven't watched it other than that.
Yeah. Speaking of crossovers, if we don't do Black Lightning, we will of course do the crossover event.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want us to continue to do episode reviews for Black Lightning, we can.
It may or may not be on the same night.
Yeah, because, like, we would be doing 2 reviews that night.
And reviews obviously take forever.
Same with Sunday, we're going to be doing 2 reviews with Supergirl and Charmed.
Yeah.
And then Mondays, we're only doing 1 because we don't do Arrow anymore, so we're just doing Legends. We are going to start doing Legends reviews. Like, I will watch that weekly because it's going to be on Monday in place of Supergirl, and Mondays is when we normally watch stuff together anyway, so it's not really going to change that much. It's just going to be Legends instead of Supergirl.
Yes.
And then it'll be like Sundays with Once Upon a Time, because that was on at 8 on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, you know, we would do that on Sunday night as well. So we'll have 2 reviews on Sunday, 1 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday if we do Black Lightning, and then Supernatural on Thursday.
Booked week.
So.
And we don't get paid for this, guys.
Yeah. And Winona.
Yeah, but
on Fridays.
Yeah, but I don't think that's going to go into the normal era, in the normal season time.
Yeah, it'll probably end in
like
September.
It only has 10 episodes usually.
Well, season 1 had 13 and season 2 has 12.
Okay, so it has between like 10 to 16 episodes a season.
Yeah, season 3 is probably going to be like 13.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
So for Winona, you can expect us to be doing that review for seasons 1 and 2 here within the coming week.
Yeah.
And you can also probably maybe expect, I'm not sure.
You can expect probably some of the Comic-Con ones next weekend when Comic-Con is happening.
Yeah.
Like probably by like Saturday after the panels, they'll already be on.
Technically they start
Thursday, but I mean, it depends on what day the panel for that show is, because they're not always on the same day.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever day they do, like, the interviews and the panel with, like, the cast and stuff is, like, the day that it'll probably get put on YouTube, and then we can start, like, getting together everything to talk about in the highlights video for it.
And for all the shows that we do a Comic-Con video on, you will be getting predictions for the coming season.
I mean, once they start putting like the trailers and stuff out, we can do more predictions.
Yeah.
Because like we'll have like a visual of what is going to happen. I mean, we can go off what they said at Comic-Con, but we can also use the trailer
when we do our Comic-Con review for it, then we'll go
like the prediction ones will probably be a little bit later.
Yeah, those will come when they start doing the season trailers.
Yeah.
But you'll have like our like hesitant predictions.
Right. And they might do some of the trailers at Comic-Con.
Whether or not they release them to the public.
Yeah, because they usually tend to do a season trailer for the upcoming season at Comic-Con.
Yeah. So if we see that, then you'll get that with the Comic-Con review. But they always release a different video later on, and that's when you'll get our full-on just plain predictions for this season.
Yeah.
So you can expect that to be coming out, the Comic-Con stuff.
Yeah.
And
yeah. I mean,
we're not gonna be doing a prediction thing for Winona since we're doing it so close together.
Yeah, because season 3 is coming out in 10 days.
Yeah.
So there's really no point. But we will.
And it would be hard to get Quinn back again.
It would. So we're definitely going to do the first 2 seasons together in a review, and then we'll be ready for season 3, and we'll do it we'll do the review for the night of premieres on Friday.
Yes. And so you can expect those weekly reviews for Winona and for this. I mean, as far as for now, we're saying we're probably going to be doing this for the rest of the season.
Because, I mean, we want to have something we're doing over the summer because, like, in most of the time in the summer, we don't post anything.
Yeah, we say we will and we don't, and we feel so bad about it.
And we're trying to get back into doing the predictions and the Comic-Con stuff again like we used to do, because that, like, helped keep our channel more active. So, yeah.
So, if you guys want to help us do all that, then, you know, share the video, definitely give the show a try. You're gonna enjoy it. Like, if you enjoy anything like Game of Thrones,
if you like fantasy and you like any of that type of stuff, like most people do, because most people are fans of Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and all that crap. So, if you're like that kind of stuff, check out the Outpost.
Yes.
And let us know what you think.
Yes. And if you enjoy the Outpost and you haven't seen the MTV Shannara Chronicles, I highly freaking recommend you guys go watch it.
I this show's a little bit out of my comfort zone because, like, in the past, I didn't really like fantasy or would say that I even would watch fantasy-related things, whether it was movies or TV shows. And so I'm kind of trying to just branch out more with all of that.
Right.
So, and I liked Merlin, like I said, and I'm not really a big fan of Lord of the Rings, but I like Harry Potter.
I did force her to watch Lord of the Rings, so that finally
they're
happened.
so bloody long.
They
sorry.
are. We watched the extended edition, guys.
They're so...
of each movie.
I would rather watch Harry Potter than Lord of the Rings. And I'm not even a big fan of that. That's saying something. Because I'm not really a fan of either of them, but I prefer Harry Potter over that.
Yeah. Well, I'll take that as a win.
So anyway, hope you guys enjoy it.
Yes.
If you like all of those kind of shows, you'll probably like this one. Yeah, so I guess until next time. What was it?
Freaking hell. We discussed this before the video.
Oh, keep fighting for what you believe in.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep fighting for what you believe in.